Alright, so I have dropped the stream quality. According to my task manager, my CPU is still horrible. But how's everything? Is the game less laggy? Oh, it's not. Yeah. And also the webcam is still... It's not that bad anymore. It's still bad, but it's better. The webcam is better. But the game is still laggy, right? Wait, maybe not. It is a bit laggy. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm actually considering canceling the stream. Like I was saying, maybe it was just a bad luck day. And streaming like this is not fun at all. Unless you guys are down for some Chocobo World adventures, but I don't think that's going to be very entertaining, but we could try. Because really, Final Fantasy VIII tonight is not helping me out. I don't know, maybe there are some other things updating in my computer that I'm not aware of. Maybe I should scan it, maybe I should try using the antivirus or the malware bytes software, but I can't get it. The sound? What do you mean the sound? Am I having problems with the sound as well? But then next weekend, I don't know, I'm going to have the same setup as always, and I will hope and pray that the game works and the stream works. Because tonight I really don't get it. I don't know what's going on. It's not the first time that my CPU is like that, but for some reason it's really making the game worse, and also the webcam. I could play a little bit of the Chocobo World, I don't mind playing it. If we play it, we will have like more control over him, and we could probably progress on the minigame faster. So I could be down for that. Although I wouldn't be streaming for super long, probably, which would also be good because then I could also work on the other things that I was working for the channel, like the secret project, for example. So I could get some more time to do that. I was actually hoping that I could have some spare time to do it. But it's also sad that I couldn't really provide a very good quality stream tonight. We could, if we play it, we can get more levels and more items and stuff, because we will be able to. And by the way, yeah, the computer is dying tonight a lot. But we would be able to, for example, make some decisions over the choices, especially the attacking one. If we are paying more attention to the game, we could give Chocobo a better attack pattern, and with a better attack pattern, we can progress faster. And also, we could move him to the items, so we wouldn't be losing too much time, like we are right now, only waiting him to get to those places, you know. So that's how we could help him out. Because Final Fantasy VIII, I'm sorry, it's really not working tonight for some reason. I do hope that we beat the Chocobo World minigame first, because I really want to see the end of it while I'm playing Final Fantasy VIII. So, if you said that as a joke, that's actually in my plans. I do want to beat that game before beating Final Fantasy VIII. That would be perfect to me. So I think that's it. I think I'm going to do it because we tried for 3 hours, I think. We tried solving the stream problems for 3 hours and we couldn't. So let's go and play some Chocobo World, shall we? Let me close Final Fantasy, and then I'll need to change some things on my overlay. Okay. Now get me to the overlay. Then I'll need to stretch the window. Okay, there we go. And you know what's good about this? Now we can have the amazing Chocobo World music back. Let me go to my volume mixer. And there we go. Maybe I should change the title. Let me change the stream title. Because people may come here waiting for Final Fantasy VIII. It's Chocobo World Night. I'm going to get to Ultimecia and it's just a Chocobo standing over a dead body. Pato or Cato, never heard of them. You met a cat named Chocobo on there? Yeah, I heard the sound effect that we died. Feels bad, man. Let me change the title. Okay, there we go. So let's try to play it. Yes, you haven't heard it before, man. There is the Final Fantasy VII battle music during Chocobo World for some reason. At least we did something, right? At least we were able to finish the tests. So we can't say the day was all lost. We could finish the tests. If that was helpful to us or not, that's another question. But we finished it. So at least we did something in the main game. So let's see how Boko is right now. He's at level 40. That's not a bad attacking pattern. Ooh, look at those goods. We actually don't need event weight, do we? No, we do need it because I want to make the decisions, right? Now we can run with him, so this is much better, guys. Let's see if we can get to level, I don't know, 45 maybe? I wonder if you can really play this until he gets to level 100? That sounds like a lot. Come on, give me a level up. No, wait, we did it? Oh yeah, because of the diagonal. Okay, we got it. I was thinking that spot was a horrible one. But diagonals. So where is the next one? Okay, there is one close to us. Right there? Wait. I still want to see that special thing that you guys told me before about Mog helping us out in the battle. I still haven't seen that yet. I have only seen Mog giving us some points to help us out with the bingo. No, we dead. It happens when he dies? Oh, so Mog shows up after he can't win the battle alone? But then after the fight, Chocobo needs to rest, right? I kinda want to make a question right now, and it is about one of the Final Fantasy VIII side quests. Gabriel, you told me that I missed my chance to find the fourth Occult Magazine issue, right? Chocobo can't find it, correct? Because he was able to find the magazine that Zone really wanted, but I don't think he can find the other magazines, right? The normal ones. It would be awesome if he could find it. You don't know if he can? I think he can't. Although he was able to get that magazine, but it was labeled in a different way than the normal magazines. It was considered as a material instead of being like a real magazine. But it would be awesome if we could get some of those things in here. Wait, Remito said that I can still get it? All of them? Oh my god, our luck is so horrible! And the enemies are so fast. We're dead. You see, 3 zeros. And finally a 9. The last one is lost. Okay, let me think about that side quest now, because I do need to spend some time thinking about it. It's still not clear what I need to do in order to solve it. Is it going to be worse than the Obel Lake side quest? Because it sounds very complicated. Especially with those many different rules. Not rules, but hints. That just like the Obel Lake side quest, you need to kind of combine them all and then look at the bigger picture or the big picture. Because at least Obel Lake was like more straightforward, like there is a secret there, or you need to find this, you need to find that. This Solomon's Ring side quest It also gives you some hints about what you need to find. For example, I need to find a ring because there used to be a ring that could summon a garden force. But it doesn't tell me what to do with things, you know? Opal Lake was more like you need to find a place. So what you're looking for? A place. A secret in a place. And this other side quest is not like that. It's very vague. You have a ring. And now, whatever. Now you do whatever you want with the ring. Because we are not going to tell you what to do with it. So maybe you should craft it with some other material and then do something with it, or maybe you should equip it, or maybe you should use it, or maybe you should, I don't know, sell it. All I know is that I have a ring and the ring doesn't do anything. I would be a terrible esports commentator, that's for sure. Totally. Not denying that. Sabri is saying that he thinks there is a way, but it depends on taking time on doing something in the main game, or spending some time on doing something in the main game. Hey Furame, how are you doing? I'm talking about the Solomon's Ring, which is related to one of the side quests that I'm trying to solve in the game right now. Yeah, Solomon's Ring. I don't want to get answers in here about what I need to do in the game. I'm trying to solve the puzzles with some vague hints and by myself. But yes, that's a side quest in Final Fantasy VIII, and because I couldn't solve it, I'm giving it some thought right now. And also it is related to finding some magazines. There are some occult fans magazines, and I'm not sure how many are in the game, but I could find 2 of them. And according to people in here, it seems that there is one that may be forever lost, because I may have missed my chance to find it. But it's still not sure. We are still not sure if I really have lost my chance of getting it or not. Yeah, I know it's related to Guardian Force because one of the magazines talks about it. And that's why I really want to solve that puzzle, but it's hard. Yeah, the magazines are clues for it, but I could only find the first issue and the third issue. The first one talks about a man that died when he was building a steel pipe fence or something. And actually, I'm not sure if he died or if he found a dead body. I believe actually he found a dead body when he was building a fence with steel pipes. And that was the hint for that issue. And the other magazine was talking about a very mysterious ring that we could find it later in one of the areas in Nestor, which was the Solomon's Ring, but I don't know what to do with that ring. And I don't know how to relate that ring with the other issue, with the other magazine. So it's complicated. And then there is the magazine. People are telling me that probably I have lost my chance to find it and it's over, it's done. Where am I in the game? Yeah, there is a bookstore in Disc 3. Yes, there is a bookstore in Nestor. I found it. At the moment in the game, I am just past getting Ragnarok. Yeah, getting Ragnarok was the last thing I have done in the plot. Winter, how are you doing, man? How's it going? Welcome. I'm doing great, but unfortunately I had some stream problems. We have been dealing with some stream problems tonight. That's why I'm not playing Final Fantasy VIII. I was trying to play it, but all I could do was finishing the exams. At least we could do it. We could finish all the 30 exams that are in the game. But the game was laggy, my webcam was also laggy, my computer has been working a lot for some reason, we couldn't figure it out. So to not cancel the stream entirely, I have decided to play some of the Chocobo World minigame for some time. Because I also want to finish this minigame, And if we have control over it, then maybe we can finish it sooner. But yes, unfortunately, my computer was not helping me out. And yeah, that sucks. Bad luck day, but it happens sometimes, right? Hopefully next weekend we can have both games working together again. But I really don't understand why it wasn't working very well tonight. Cactuar! Thank you! Let me see where I should be going. Let's go left. So, Frame, I went to that bookstore in Esther. I have bought the magazines that I still... Wait, that I couldn't find by the time. But they don't sell the occult magazines ones. Uh, they don't sell those magazines. A hint about Solomon's Ring is that what the chocobo does, is what you need to do. From that hint, I'm understanding that I need to get an item. I may be missing an item. The only item that comes to my mind... Wait, maybe I should make another question in here, and I want you guys to answer that with yes or no. By this time of the game, should I be able to recognize or identify the item that I should be looking for? Because if you guys say yes, then I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the steel pipes because the steel pipes were mentioned in the other magazine. But if the answer is no, then I may need to find an item and I have no idea which one I'm looking for. And the book that was gone seems to be the most important one? Really? Yeah, today we are having some Tamagotchi stream. Thankfully, many people have never seen this game before, the Chocobo World before, so it can be still a little bit interesting for those that have never played it. But it was better when we had both games together, right? Wait, the item was in a recent test? Okay, so you guys are telling me that the magazine is gone forever, yes? If it is right, then I don't mind if you guys tell me where it was located and why have I really missed it. Because I also don't understand how could I miss that magazine somewhere and why it is not accessible anymore. You were saying that it was in one of the recent tests. Was it in the test that I took today? In one of the tests that I took today? That's why you can remember my words so well? It was with a guy in Nestor. So I have missed talking to someone in Nestor. I know I have missed some things in Nestor, that's for sure. I remember missing doing something in the laboratory. When we get to the Laguna section in Nestor, there was something in there that I wanted to do but I couldn't. Also, when we were getting to Esther for the first time, when we were taking those elevators and stuff, there was a different way that I could check, but I believe I picked the wrong way and then I progressed, and then I could never return to where I wanted to go. So I know I have missed some things in Esther, but yeah. Yesterday, the test was yesterday. An item that is already an OP or broken. Have I ever found it? Or was it really only in that test? Because if if I have had, or if I had, right, if I had that reaction, probably I know what I was talking about. Probably I had an idea about the item. I have the normal version. I think I know which item you're talking about. You are talking about one of the Phoenix items. And the item you may be talking about is the Phoenix one that resurrects all my party members. Wait, and if I have a Phoenix item, and then there was a dead body somewhere, maybe I can use the Phoenix item to resurrect the dead body that the guy that was building fences could find, and probably the dead body is a garden force. Wait, it was not Phoenix? Really? But there was an item. Wait a second, let's go slowly here. I'm still trying to identify the item. No, I prefer my last pattern. Question. Maybe the name of the item that I'm thinking about right now is not Phoenix something, but was the description correct? Is the item that the magazine that I have missed, is that item the one that resurrects everyone in my party if they die? I remember reading a question about that item and I thought it was OP. Is that the item? Is that the idea? Maybe it's not called like Phoenix, but I could swear it was called like Phoenix. The lag is gone, Final Fantasy VIII is gone, everything's gone but Chocobo World. And welcome back. Are you going to kill Phoenix and get his heart? Maybe. If I need to solve this freaking side quest that has been bugging me for a long time, I will do it. Although we have seen Phoenix before, so it may not be related to Phoenix at all. Okay, so that's not the item, yeah. But it heals. When's Final Fantasy VIII? Probably next weekend, hopefully. Those blobs are the worst. They attack so fast and every time Okay, now I could see Mog in action, but he was lame. He couldn't help us out. He tried, I appreciate, but not today. When I finally see him fighting, he always fails, no way. So it was a different item. You guys said, wait. Another item that really surprised me a lot yesterday was the Remedy Plus. Was it the Remedy Plus? But I don't think that's going to be the answer. And I haven't thought it was OP. I only thought it was... Wait, was it the Remedy Plus? And you are saying that I don't have it? I have it. I have the Remedy Plus. Somehow. Don't ask me how. But I have a Remedy Plus in my inventory. So Mog rolls a random number you have on your thing. Oh, okay, so yeah, he got 0. Feels bad, man. He can randomly throw a 9 final attack. I do have a Remedy Plus. And I could never understand what it is for, because Remedy, in my opinion, is already OP, because... Wait, what was really OP was Esuna, right? Esuna is OP in my opinion. So, another question. Whatever I have missed in that magazine that talks about the Remedy Plus, is that all I need to know? That Remedy Plus is important? Yes or no? Or is there more that I should have known? It's tempting, but I'm going to keep my pattern. You don't remember completely, but if you don't remember completely, then probably all that really matters is the Remedy Plus. Are you talking about the fourth mag? Fourth mag is mostly spoilers. What's fourth mag? Oh, you mean magazine? Okay, magazine. Yes, we are talking about magazines. Yes. We were first discussing if I could still find it somehow, especially if the Chocobo could get it in the Chocobo world, but I don't think he can. And now I know that Remedy Plus is important. And I do have it. But I don't know how I got it. Maybe Chocobo could get it for us. No, 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 go up. Yes, I'm missing 2 and 4. The card rules, they do change, but it's pretty random, right? I have no control over it. Sabri is saying I can do it by doing what I never do. I'm lost. What is the thing that I never do? Remember things, maybe? I'm bad in remembering things. I do it by doing what I never do. Okay, so how can I relate the ring, Remedy Plus, and the steel pipes and the body that the old man found? Yes, I have a Remedy Plus. I was thinking Chocobo got it for me. Hey, look at that! That's a better one. I will still do my best to get the second magazine. Yeah, the fourth magazine is lost forever, but I will still do my best to find the second one. I have another question. Is that the hardest garden force to get in the game? Because we are still missing three, and that's only one. Do you guys have any hopes that I will be able to find them all? Because, like, I don't know what to do to find the other two ones. I mean, I still have some side quests left, but if they lead me to garden forces or not, I have no idea. Winter Beliefs? Hardest garden force puzzle maybe? It's not the hardest? Harder to get? It's not. I mean, the Thornberry one was very hard to get. Especially because how the hell would you start doing that by your own, you know? Maybe the garden force that is the Thornberry King was the worst one. But do you guys think I'm going to find the remaining two ones? Because this third one, I'm going to get it. I won't give up in this side quest until I solve it. Oh, Gabriel thinks I will be able to find the other two? It depends? Yeah, of course it depends, but if you guys think that I'm like playing the game in the right direction, then it gives me hopes. Um, that's a hard username. It's all... and I lost my chance to read it, but I'm sorry, thank you so much for the follow. It's all something? Thank you so much for the follow. It's all around. It's all around? Kate says, you okay? So that's follow worthy for me? Oh, thank you so much. Aldo, oh, okay, it's Aldo round. Oh, there we go. Now I solved the puzzle. How's it going, Kate? How was Majora's Mask? Everyone is found in Panettone in the US? Okay, Kate, I do hope you guys like it. Although Joe Dancing bought it and she tried it tonight, and she liked it, but she wasn't amazed by it, so don't get your expectations like super high. And if you guys can find the chocolate version one, then go for the chocolate version one, because I believe it's more like a sure thing that you guys may like it. The one with raisins and the crystallized fruits, I like it, but I can see people having different opinions and preferring the chocolate one. So if you can find the chocolate one, go for the chocolate one. Okay, Joe Dancing, I want you to see the picture. Send it to me. I'm surprised that you guys are finding it now. It's like all I needed to do was to let you know that it exists in order for it span in your world, right? In your reality. So I'm happy that I kind of promoted it because I did want you guys to try it out. I want bread. Yeah, so I don't have it anymore. Of course, I ate everything yesterday. But they are talking about a Brazilian dish that's very popular here. I live in Brazil, by the way. I live in Rio. And we have a very traditional Christmas dish that is like a big bread. and it has either raisins and crystallized fruits or chocolate, and it's very good. But then when I was talking about it to foreigners, people were telling me that in their countries it was called like fruit cake, and everybody hates fruit cake, it seems. But I was shocked because in here everybody loves the dish. So I was confused. Is it really like a fruit cake? Maybe it is, but what I can tell you is that I'm expecting it to be better than a normal fruit cake. I think it's going to be more delicious than a regular and traditional fruit cake that you may have in there. But I can be totally wrong as well because I have never had the American fruit cake. But what I can say is that I love that dish. People in here usually like it as well, especially the chocolate one. So if you have the chance to at least give it a shot, I recommend it. Give it a shot. You may never buy it again if you don't like it, and it's okay. But give it a shot because maybe there is a chance that you can be addicted to it just like I am. And yeah, it's called panettone, and that one is the one with the raisins and crystallized fruits, and the other one with chocolate is chocotone. So if you have the chance to find it anywhere, give it a shot. And then let me know your true impression of it. Yeah, you can be truthful in here. You don't need to like say, oh, I haven't um, how can I say it? I have loved it or something, but then in reality you haven't liked it. It's okay if you tell me that you hated it, because I know some people that really don't like it, but give it a shot. So follow my logic with this. Instead of having Final Fantasy VIII being super large, you could have it super small, and in the place of Chocobo World Spot, you can just grind tonight. I I don't know how to in short. Wait, in short, is that correct? To make it shorter, there we go. I don't know how to make the window screen of Final Fantasy VIII shorter. Because I know enlarge is a verb, but is enshort a verb? A verb? I don't think it is. But yes, I don't know how to minimize the Final Fantasy VIII window. But I understand shorten. So I don't know how to shorten it. Wait, Kate is still playing it at the moment? Okay, so she just said, she just came here to say hi. Thank you, Kate, and have a good stream. That was funny though. I was thinking she was already done with her stream. So shorten. Maybe I should start talking about, I don't know, coxinha, because coxinha is another Brazilian dish, very popular here. Maybe if I just start talking about it, you guys can find it. Maybe a random announcement will happen on the television. Come to this grocery shop, we have like coxinhas tonight. You can buy some amount of coxinhas for a particular price. They are on sale or something. And if you have never heard the word coxinha before, you would probably ignore the word. Just like the panettone, maybe if you haven't heard it before, you would just ignore it. But then after realizing it is a thing, you would go after it. But interesting. That makes me happy because if someday, who knows, if I decide to live in another country, I would love to have one of those for Christmas. All I need to find right now is the confirmation that I can have farofa in other countries. I know I can have cheese bread or pão de queijo in Portuguese, açaí as well, or açaí in English. Give me farofa. If I have farofa, I'm good, I'm happy, and I may consider the idea. Farofa is probably the thing that I would miss the most if I ever leave my country, because I eat farofa every time I'm not cooking pasta. because I like to have it with vinaigrette sauce and rice and sometimes beans. And most of the other things are kind of doable, or you can find different ways to cook it or to cook them. So I wouldn't really miss those other things. But farofa, açaí, and panetone during Christmas are things that I would love to have if I was living in a different place. Go! Yes! The clutch! Level 44, guys. We are almost getting to my objective, which was 45. That was so close, Joe Dancing. Now we deserve that. We deserve a fun time with our friend Cactuar in the desert night. Also, we got 1 point for HP as well. Let's go. So back to the topic about Final Fantasy VIII. You sent me a picture. Oh wait! No, Joe Dancing, no! I mean, yes and no. Because, okay, I can understand why you didn't like it that much right now. Yeah, because this one is not the brand. So this is like a low quality panettone. Not saying it's like the worst ever, but yes, all you have said makes sense now. You said that it was dry. Yeah, this is a low quality one. So yes, it looks very dry. Yes, your brand is different. This looks like a normal one. The one I had here yesterday is much better. The bread was delicious. Belias, yes, we're talking about food. Have you ever seen this before, Belias? Because this has been the food of the weekend. You know what? I should make that a thing. That's a good idea, isn't it? I should have like an area on my channel, on my overlay, that I would have something like that, food of the weekend, and then we put a picture of the food in there, and then we all talk about that food for the stream or during the streams, and then we can have like people saying that they hate it, people saying that they love it, people saying that they have never heard of it. I like that idea a little bit. I may consider making it a thing. But yes, this is a pretty basic one, Joe Dancing. I'm not saying it's horrible, but it's definitely dry. Just by seeing it, I can tell you that it looks dry. So I can understand what you were saying. Because in this one, the the problem with it was like the bread. The bread would be very plain, you know. Nothing very very special about the bread in that one. But the one I had yesterday, the bread had something special. The bread was sweet. The bread was tasteful. It had a pretty good smell. So blending the taste of the bread with the other things, super super good. Food club, food of the weekend. And we all eat and have food club. That looks interesting. Yeah, Bellius. So that thing is called panetone in Portuguese, or chocotone also in Portuguese, but with chocolate instead. There is a good one. Is it a Balduco one, or is it the Cacau Show? Gabriel, are you sending them the Cacau Show one? Because Cacau Show panetones are like even better than the one I had yesterday. And that's the one. Oh my god, Gabriel is showing them the Cacau Show panetone. Oh no, it's the Balduco. The bread just arrived. Okay, Kate. Kate, first of all, we had a problem here because we could finally understand why the one Joe Dancing ate earlier today was not that great, and it was because it was from a not that good or not very good brand. So let me ask you this: is the one you have bought like this one? Because that's not a very very good brand. It's like a regular one. It's a normal brand. It's not like amazing. But you said it's delicious? Okay, I need to ask her which one she had tried. But they liked it, so I'm already happy. It looks like I can order that one from Amazon, but then it's going to be very expensive, right? Why would you never send Cacao Show to them, Gabriel? Yes! Kate! Yes, okay, Joe Dancing, write that down. It's the Balduco one. Of course it is delicious. Yes, that's the one I had yesterday. Okay, Kate did it right. Joe Dancing, I'm sorry. I mean, I appreciate your attempt, but the Balduco one is different. I swear to you, the Balduco one is delicious. It's it smells awesome. Kate can confirm that it smells great. It's so sweet, even the smell of that. Joe Dancing, I'm so sorry. I'm not saying it's horrible because it's not horrible. It's okay, it's fair, but for the best experience, target the Balduco one. The Balduco one is super good. Or go for higher objectives in life and go for the Cacao Show one, but I doubt it you guys can find the Cacao Show brand in the US. But yes, Kate did it. I'm curious to talk about it more with her. You're going to be my translator. And hey, Scap, how's it going? You are also watching Kate, both talking about bread. I want to see her eating it. I definitely need to watch the VOD, or maybe if somebody clips it. It's good with coffee though. I have never tried eating that with coffee. Event, Food Talk Stream. Thank you, Subber, for telling me that I should be pressing the control button. The control button, there we go. No, 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 Valius, come on, Valius, no. It's not horrible, but it's definitely worse than the Balduco one. When Joe Dancing was here yesterday, she was saying, I have seen that one! It's the same! So I was like, Poggers! It's the same. I know the quality. I know you're going to love it. And then it was not the same. The dream was over. And we're dead. Joe Dancing's dead. Yes, the Balduco one is the one Kate has, Gabrielle. She was able to find it. She bought the Balduco one. Joe Dancing, don't lose hope though. Don't lose hope. Now you know it's possible. Now you know that it's achievable. And don't give up, okay? Maybe next Christmas a miracle, a Christmas miracle is going to happen, and then you're going to find the Balduco brand in front of you, or even better than that, just like what they have done with that YouTuber that I have showed the video yesterday. They are going to send you a big box in your mailbox that will have the biggest, largest, the best chocotone of your life. That's what's going to happen. You deserve that after experiencing the dried panettone. Some magic? Yeah, some magic bread, right? Yes. It is different. The bread is so tasteful. Even the YouTuber from yesterday says that there is something about that brand, the Balduco brand, that's magical. They add something to the products. Who knows what is the ingredient, but they add something to the product that makes everybody addicted to it. But I still want to know. Oh, okay, Gabriel sent the Cacao Show one. Yes, the Cacao Show one is like another level. And by the way, our Chocobo is under-leveled, right? He's not doing a pretty good job right now. But yes, first maybe you should follow that those steps. First, you eat the one Joe Dancing had, so you can have like the lowest expectation, and then you go for the Balduco one, which was the one I had. And then after the Balduco one, you could think, this is already awesome. It couldn't be, or it couldn't have anything else that could be better than this in my life, right? And then you go for Cacau Show. And by the way, cacau is cocoa in Portuguese. So cacau is cocoa. So basically the brand is called Cocoa Show. That would be a translation for it. And then you go for Cacau Show Panettone or Chocotone. I still need to have that experience. I have never bought the Chocotone of Cacau Show. Is there one filled with caramel? Maybe, but I would say that the ones would be more likable for you to find are the ones with chocolate, which are pretty easy to find. Also, the ones with probably Nutella. I'm pretty sure there may be one with Nutella. Or dulce de leche. Yeah, there is probably one with dulce de leche, but I have never eaten one like that. There is also something very popular in Brazil that is a sweet dish made with peanut, and it's called paçoca. So I'm also pretty sure there is a panettone, chocotone, or paçoca-tone. I'm pretty sure there is one made with paçoca, which is like peanut, but it's a particular way to cook the peanut or to eat the peanut. So there is a peanut one as well for sure, with maybe some peanut cream, not really peanut butter, but some peanut cream or something. I'm sure they have done it before. Why is Joe Dancing saying happy today? Feliz hoje. Yes, feliz hoje for you too. But that's happy today. Happy today. Amazon has Cacau Show car bumper stickers. What the hell? That reminds me of something crazy that happened to me in my English class. So, in one of my English class, the topic was about very expensive brands and fashion and like people that spend a lot of money into super expensive and not too important things. So that was one of the topics of the class. And in that class, I have learned about a particular brand called Supreme. Because I have never heard of that before, and I'm kinda glad I have never heard of it before. But I was shocked with that. So this Supreme brand seems to sell many weird objects But just because it is labeled as supreme, or just because it is like very expensive, and also because they have like limited amounts of their products, that makes people to go crazy over their products, and to buy their things, even if it costs like $1,000, just to say that, that they have it. They were selling like supreme bricks. There was even an inflatable chair that was extremely expensive, but just because it had like, it's from Supreme, then it cost like $1,000. So yes, that happened. And after what Joe Dancing has said regarding the bumper stickers, I was thinking, is Cacau Show doing the same, selling useless thing just because it has the brand name? So I was shocked with that. Nutella is love, potatoes are love, Cacau Show is love. I love. It's so funny to see people from other countries talking about Brazilian things. It's funny. Because you guys have never had the experience with that, but I do hope you guys can maybe come here someday or something and experience it by yourselves. Oh, Feliz Hoje was the name of the advert? Okay, so that's why she said it. It means happy today. I was thinking Joe Dancing was wishing me a happy today. Are you not wishing me a happy today, Joe Dancing? Can you fax me? Like fax? Fax? Really? Fax? Who still uses faxes today, in these days? Happy today instead of Happy New Year. That's actually a good way to like live, right? Instead of only celebrating the New Year, live every day or celebrate every day. Have a great day every day, right? I don't wait for Christmas. Yeah, celebrate every day. That's right. I wish you a feliz hoje every day. Yes. And how can I reply that in Portuguese? I Peraí. Okay. Português and English. Fuse. Eu desejo a você a happy day todo dia. Yes, that's how the opposite language would work in there. Eu desejo a você a happy day todo dia. Yes. I wish you a feliz hoje every day. Eu desejo a você a happy day todo dia. Okay, there we go. I would love to try Brazilian food. Have seen videos of Anthony Bourdain, Anthony, and Andrew Timmer eating there. Dude, it's good. It's underrated, in my opinion. Deserves more love. Showing the food, the people, and the culture. Yes. Yes, eu desejo a você a happy day todo dia. Seeing it written in there is easier for me to read it than thinking it by myself, you know. When it's written in there, it's easier for me to read it. A happy day todo dia. Yes. But don't lose your hope, Joe Dancing and everybody here. Kate could find the real one. Joe Dancing had a close attempt, but it was enough for you to identify the product. Now you just need to select it. And then you pick the right one. Or the chocolate one. I do think the chocolate one, even if it is in a lower quality brand, can be better. Because the chocolate will make it more not really moisty, right? But less dry. Yeah, less dry. But let me ask you this. Is the panettone better than the fruitcakes you have had in your life? Because I still think that even if it is from a low brand or a normal brand, it may be still enough to be better than a fruitcake, from what you guys told me. If there are two things that I'm scared of regarding American food, they are fruitcakes and powdered cheese pasta. Those are the two things that scare the shit out of me. Especially the second one. Yes, right, Winter? That should be the final boss of a video game. On how terrifying it is. Pow, pow, right? Powder cheese. The dancing for the word you're looking for, it's with you. Because that's bread and that's D. But yes, powder cheese. Fruitcakes can be really tasty though. Wait. Is the cake a lie? Is the fruitcake a lie? You're with the bread today. Okay. Good call. And Sabro goes straight for the for how can I say it in English? But for the horrible way to speak in English in Portuguese. Usually, when somebody is like a Portuguese speaker, but the person doesn't know how to speak in English, that's how the person speaks. You tá de brincation with me, cara? Yes, it's like a mess. It doesn't make any sense, and the foreigners will never understand that. But yes, that's how we kind of see people that speak Portuguese but don't know how to speak in English, how they try to speak. You tá de brincation with me, cara? In my experience, fruitcake in America is more about dried fruits and less bread. If I want some D, unless it is in the Chocobo minigame, I don't mind getting some more of the items. We actually have 16 of those. Some fruitcakes can be dry and distasteful. Distasteful, that's the first time that I'm saying that word. But if made correctly, it tastes great. Imagine a cake that's all dried fruit plus frosting, right? You guys add frosting to everything, and I really don't get it. But yes, I don't want to think about that. Not frosting? Okay, that's better. Distasteful. Was I pronouncing it wrong? You know something that I really like, but first I don't know what's the name of it in English. Second, it's been a long time since I last have eaten it. I have a friend that hates this though. So this is going to look a little bit like a pasta, but it's not a pasta. It has nothing to do with pasta. It's actually an egg dish. And I'm talking about this. Do you guys know what is that? Usually people use that on top of cakes. But in this case, it's pretty much the cake itself, right? But usually you can add those things on top of cakes, and it's made of eggs. All I can say is that I love those things. No, it's not coconut. Why coconut? No! No! Where are you seeing coconut in there? It's made of eggs. But I don't know if Why does it look like a coconut? No, it's yellow. Coconuts are white. Because I don't know why you can see a coconut in there. Did someone say diabetes? No, 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 no. Nobody said that. Uh, Let me see if I find another picture. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, by the way, the event. Okay, this picture is a good one. So like I was saying, usually it is used on top of cakes. Like this one, for example. You guys don't know what is that yellow thing that's made of eggs? I almost said coconuts, but eggs. So I love that thing. In Portuguese, it is called. How can I translate it to English? Egg treats? I don't know how to translate that to English. Okay, how do you pronounce this word? Is it thread? Maybe it is thread. But now I need to confirm that's the word that I'm looking for. Oh, go back to the chocobo word. Yes, thread is the word that I'm looking for. So, egg threads would be the Portuguese name for it. But anyways, you guys don't know it. You guys thought it was coconut. Definitely not coconut, although I love coconut. In Brazil, we have a very good coconut dish. That's called cocada. And that's the dish. You have many different variations of it. There are some ones that are a little bit more burned than others. There is this on top that I'm not sure how it tastes like. Hey Mitro, how's it going? How are you doing? Burn My Dread. Burn My Dread is from Persona 3, right, Gabriel? Metro, we were playing Final Fantasy VIII, but unfortunately, my computer has been horrible tonight. So we were dealing with some lag, and with some delay, and with some webcam problems. So I gave up on playing Final Fantasy VIII, and instead we have been progressing in the Chocobo World minigame. But hopefully next weekend we can go back to the main game, and I still don't understand what was happening with my computer, but I do hope it gets better for next stream. And now we are talking about food. I googled it and it says golden egg threads. I think the name is the same. Okay, so it was like a direct translation. So you guys have never had it? In here, it's not that hard for you to find some cakes that have that on top of them. And I do like it. It's something that I miss eating, to be honest. It is very good. It's very sugary and tasteful. But I do have a friend that hates it. I don't know why she hates it, but she doesn't like it. And this is cocada. Yeah, this is the coconut dish. And it's also very traditional. You use like coconut, of course, but with some condensed milk. And then I'm not sure how you can really cook them, but I'm pretty sure it's not hard. Yeah, those are other examples. Your mother made a banana coconut cream pie? Ooh. You know what's funny? Now that you are talking about banana, yesterday when I was sunbathing, I was smelling some neighbor or somebody near to my house cooking something that was smelling a lot like cinnamon banana. The smell was so good. I was super happy to be with my window open and sunbathing to smell that because I was smelling a lot of cinnamon banana yesterday and I loved it. Actually, banana desserts are some of my favorites. You are hungry? So maybe it's not smart? In here, we are always hungry, Metro. I'm always hungry. But thankfully today I have bought some burgers, so I still have some of them to eat after the stream. And Belias was having a beef stew, now he's having the second one. Go for it, man. You have never seen it, it looks good. It is great, man. And it's not hard to cook. I don't know the recipe myself, but I know it's not hard to cook. You may just need a frying pan, the coconut, a coconut, right? Because then you need to... Okay, give me a second because I know I have the verb for it on my notebook. Because this is something that my teacher was trying to correct me. Graded, right? Every time I'm thinking about something that you do this action, I'm tempted to say that the verb is grind or to grind something, right? So sometimes I say things like, oh, you need to grind cheese or you need to grind coconut. That's what I would say right now. But the verb is graded, or not the verb, but the word is graded. My teacher taught me that. So if you have like grated coconut and then condensed milk and some other things, maybe butter, maybe sugar, and if you mix them all together and fry them, you can probably cook that recipe. Never doubt my commitment to food. They were from scratch but overproved. You made cinnamon rolls? I love cinnamon! Banana coconut cream pie also sounds great and I have never had it. It sounds awesome because it is like more complicated and complex than normal desserts, right? I have had like a coconut dessert and a banana dessert, but I have never had them both together. So it makes me very curious. Cheesecake is also good, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite dessert. I actually have some other... And here we go again, guys. It's time for more Brazilian desserts that you guys probably have never seen before. There is a cheese dessert in here. that I really really like it, and it's a mix of cheese and coconut. So let me get a picture of it. Yeah, it's those things right here. Those things are a mix of grated cheese and coconut. And believe in me, they are delicious. They are really good. And they are called queijadinha. Queijadinha. So I'm going to type that on the chat. Yeah, queijadinha. Uh, cheese in Portuguese is queijo. It kind of sounds like Spanish, but it's written differently. In Spanish it is like queso, right? Or something like that, queso or queso. I'm not sure, but in Portuguese it is queijo. And queijadinha is like small cheese. The word means like a small cheese. So it is super good, and it has coconut as well. How bad can it be if you let it raise for more than an hour? You mean the chocobo? Or do you mean the queijadinha? Pumpkin cheesecake. I have had only a few pumpkin desserts. Oh, the cinnamon rolls? You timed make them badly and had to stream, so they ride for 2 hours? But were they still good? Okay, now I understand the context. That reminds me of a day that I decided to bake a pizza and then I forgot about it. I left my home, I went to the shopping mall, I spent my entire afternoon there, and then I returned home and something was smelling super bad when I went back home. And we had some carbonized pizza on the oven. Thankfully, the thing didn't cause a fire, but it was probably the closest experience I have had in my life to a fire. Because I spent hours outside and then I returned home and I forgot the pizza. How could I ever forget about pizza? But it happened. And yes, it was entirely gone. Nothing survived after that. Getting tacos or casual dancing. Blue cheese. And thankfully the cinnamon rolls were still good. I love cinnamon. Cinnamon is a seasoning that I add to many of my desserts. I like to add cinnamon to my banana foster, which is fried banana with cinnamon and sugar or honey. I also love to add cinnamon to fried apple. Sometimes I fry some apples as well. I love cinnamon in cakes, banana cake. In Brazil, we have many different fruit cakes. We can find banana cake, orange cake, pineapple cake, um, lemon cake, passion fruit cake, coconut cake. You can find many cakes. I would say that in other countries, pies are the thing. In Brazil, cakes are the thing. But in here, we also have pies. But for most of times, when somebody is talking about a pie, I would have the first impression that the pie is going to be a savory one, not a sweet pie. For example, the most popular pie we have in here is definitely the chicken pie. So if someone starts talking about pies, my first idea will be a chicken pie. Oh, a chicken pie, I see. But no, sometimes it can be a sweet pie or pumpkin pie or something. But the most popular is the chicken one. Or maybe another pie, like a cheese pie or something. but the chicken one is the most common. It's been 9 hours since you ate? The food talk is making you hungry, so why don't you go get something? Or don't you have anything very good to eat right now? You have been on fire before? Oh my god, Winter, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully after the occasion most of things were still alright and the damage was not that big. But no, never mind, it wasn't you. Yeah, it was somebody else. I just remember that there used to be somebody in Drew's stream that was a fireman or a firefighter, but it wasn't you. Yeah, it was somebody else. I was trying to remember who it was. Oh, you're eating on once a day kind of budget? Yeah, that's understandable. It's okay. But don't you have a snack or something? What are the snack choices in Brazil? Oh my god. There are many snacks. Actually, the first thing Gabriel was talking to me today was that before I was starting my stream, he was having a snack, and it was a salty snack. No money for snacks? Me too, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully the hunger finishes soon. Or maybe you should stop talking about food. Subaru, really? I don't think I have ever had the... I know I will remember that word in English. It's not meatballs. Damn, it's so... I know I have learned it before. It's close, but I still can't remember the word, but it's like grated meat. But there is a ground beef? Ground beef! I got it! Yeah, Sabri is saying that he loves ground beef pies. Yeah, it's ground beef. Yes! I'm so happy that I could remember that word because I always wanted to say it, but every time I could never remember it. This is the first time. Ground beef. Oh, don't stop talking about food. I will leave it if it bothers me too much. Okay then. Meat pies. Yes, Subaru likes meat pies. I'm sorry? Don't be sorry. Why would be sorry? By the way, are we getting to level 45? Because that was the main objective. Maybe it's happening now? There we go. 45. I'm very curious about those items. Should we try logging Final Fantasy VIII again, just in case? Probably the game wouldn't work very well, but I'm really curious about those items. We have 3 A rank items. Those are really good. He has a good taste. I'm not a big ground beef fan. Wait, ground meat. Or is it ground beef? No, it's ground beef, right? Yeah, ground beef. I'm not a huge ground beef fan, but there are some exceptions, and one of those exceptions is lasagna. I love ground beef lasagna. If one of those meat pies has Sacha Baron Cohen in it, I'm out. No idea what is Sacha Baron Cohen. Have never heard of that before. Sounds like a person. It's the name of somebody. Nice to meet you. So how does the person taste like? I kind of want to open Final Fantasy VIII right now, so I'm going to do it. I'm curious about those items. Let's close that. Then Final Fantasy 8. Please don't be super bad to my computer. But I think we are going to survive. Okay. He was the first kill in Sweeney Todd. I know the movie, I know the reference in there, but I haven't watched it. Oh, the sound is going to be super loud, right? Imagine if we can play Final Fantasy 8 now. Imagine if my computer somehow found the cure to all the problems that were happening. Which I doubt it, but just imagine. There we go. No, it's still laggy, right? Yes, it's still very laggy, I don't get it. But I'm here for the items. A Phoenix Down, Echo Scream, Holy Water, Shellstone, Friendship, Bathhouse, a Vitality Junction Scroll, Status Attack, Medkit, a Hungry Cookpot, then a Rune Armlet, a Moon Curtain, a Monk's Code, Shotgun Ammo, Fire Ammo, Pulse Ammo! Yes, we need Pulse Ammo for Squall's final weapon. A M Stone Piece, a Magic Stone, Wizard Stone, O2 Tentacle, Sharp Spike, Saw Blade, Vampire Fang, Curse Spike, Bomb Fragment, Red Fang, Fish Fin, Pet Name Tag, Strength Up, and Magic Up. Okay. Wait. Now I can send him to the world, right? Yes. I'm very curious about the cookpot thing. And by the way, Gabrielle, if you're still around, that's the Remedy Plus that I somehow was able to get. What's the Hungry Cookpot? Devour? Devour. Don't worry, Saburo, I was planning to save. But yes, the reason why we're not playing Final Fantasy VIII is because the game has been laggy. I don't understand why it's like that. But also my webcam gets laggy as well while I'm playing it. So let's go back to Chocobo World, shall we? At least for a little bit more. Move that. There we go. No, the lag is still horrible, Rimito. The best meat pie I ever had was with... Really? Is that good? I think there is another Garden Force that you don't need... Wait, that you don't have that learns Devour. Somebody should learn it, right? What's wrong with that picture? Wait, which picture? Oh, you mean Rimito's picture? Wait, that's the invitation... Smash Brothers invitation letter, right? I mean, The the logo is a bit off. It's like a fake smash ball, but the idea is clear in there. Subaru is asking me if it is like a memory problem. Memory is alright. The memory is at 75% right now. It's just the CPU. The CPU is at 100% straight. Who knows why? And especially who knows why is it that bad tonight? Because sometimes, or for most times, my CPU is like that, but it doesn't really affect the game or the stream. Tonight, it has been making it worse. Goblin Slayer joins Smash. Now I wonder how long it's going to take until we get another announcement. Probably it's going to take many months, I'm thinking. I'm expecting them to announce a new character maybe around March. Four. It's not bad, to be honest. It's very stable. Yeah, it was a very good reference, that's for sure, and very up to date too, right? I mean, those letters are not a new thing, they have been happening for a long time, but the timing is very good. Oh, you mean the sum or the yeah, the sum, right? The sum of it. It will go far. Not sure if I follow it. It will go far. We need to go north, by the way. Wait, you have edited it? Wait, edited it? I was thinking it was in the show, like with all of the Smash logo and things. So of course you have edited it. Why would it be in the show, right? Why would they be promoting Smash Brothers out of nowhere? Have you seen other memes? I have seen some memes, but definitely not all of them. This has potential. I actually believed it was real. I believed it was in the show, in the Goblin show. We did. Okay, that's awesome. Out of nowhere, Mog shows up and gives and delivers, right? Delivers is a very good verb for this moment. And delivers a roundhouse kick into the enemy. Out of nowhere. Thank you, Mog, you saved the day. Problem with Goblin Slayer in Smash is he won't do anything unless they are goblins. The other problem, but speaking for real though, is that Goblin Slayer seems to be a character or a thing based on anime. Smash Brothers don't get those anime characters. Green Kirby's? Yes, right, those bubblegum green Kirby's, right? Yes, those mint Kirby's. If there are any goblins, he won't stop till they are dead. Wait, where are the other things? Oh, never mind. Those things are the worst. We are so dead. We can never beat those guys. Because they have such a fast time to attack us that we can't really beat them. You wanna hear something badass? You heard a sweet 8-bit Goblin Slayer theme today? They styled it after old Final Fantasy music. I only heard those Final Fantasy songs that were in the in the Final Fantasy VII mod in Suba's stream, right? But before watching that stream, I was sunbathing and listening to some video game music and 30 minutes of Beneath the Mask from Persona 5. I highly recommend you guys to do the same. Goblin Slayer team is awesome, so Belias knows it. Even if you find it, I won't watch it right now. Okay, okay then, it's settled. But yes, Smash Brothers, they don't really get those anime characters. That's why Goku is not there yet. Bingo, please. So close. If I had the chance to pick one anime character, I was joking with a friend of mine. He wouldn't be my pick probably, but I was joking with my friend because we have like a I don't know a joke between us that is about Inuyasha, and we were discussing the same topic, like which new characters are we getting as DLC for Smash Brothers, and I joked with him. I was telling that Inuyasha would make it, but yeah, Inuyasha, who knows? But the one that would be my favorite, it's hard to tell. I probably wouldn't say Goku though. Hey Drew, how's it going, man? How are you doing? How's your Sunday? And how was the late Drew stream yesterday? By the way, we are having some stream problems tonight. That's why I'm not playing Final Fantasy VIII, and I have decided to play the Chocobo World instead. because my computer was really not my friend tonight. So we were having some, like, webcam lag. We also had Final Fantasy VIII lag. The game was very laggy. So we are just chilling, chatting, and watching Chocobo progressing through his adventure, with some hopes that next weekend my computer will be better and will help me out with the stream. We have to restart. Wait, we have to restart? Wait, your stream was totally useless yesterday? 4 hours for nothing. So, the are you telling me one single mission took you 4 hours? Are you learning how to be slow in video games with me, man? I don't know if I appreciate it or if I should say don't do it. But what the hell happened? You killed 4 characters in one map? Oh, okay. So you haven't lost all the progress. So it's not like it was for nothing. If you had done 3 maps, you have done 3 maps. They are done. Never go back again. That's why we're not talking about it? Because the characters died? Okay, I get it. So it was like 4 hours with pure carnage because 4 characters died in order to complete the 3 maps. You have to go back to 2 of them? Wait, which characters are you talking about? You are going back to the maps to get characters, but you're not going back for me? Then it's going to lose the fun, right? Unless the characters are like extremely important for you to progress. Seriously, Drew, that's what I'm getting from you right now. It's like, okay, those people died, but I don't care. But now those 2 from yesterday, I need to go back. Was it Hector? Okay, if it was Hector, I will forgive you. Because I know you're a big fan of Hector, whoever that guy is. The 8-bit team is really nice. Wait, 46? You don't know if it is possible for you to win the game now? Here's the question. Is there anyone in your chat? Because so far I actually haven't seen anybody really helping you out in your Fire Emblem streams. So I do hope that somebody gets there, somebody with some Fire Emblem experience, and tries to help you out with some strategies. Because maybe it is possible, but it's going to be hard, and you may need the chat's help if you are really aiming for progressing with the conditions you have right now. There are some people who help. Okay, so some people showed up. When I was watching, you were the only specialist of the game that I could remember. But okay, some people are there trying to help you. Don't give up. Maybe you should give that another shot and try to work strategies with people, and of course take decisions slowly before think a lot before taking them, right? But don't give up yet. It may be bloody hard, but is it actually possible for you to like lock yourself in a condition in Fire Emblem that it's not maybe impossible, but 99% impossible for you to progress? Actually, maybe it is. But damn, the game is harder than what I was thinking. Hector wasn't in that game? But Drew is always talking about Hector. I mean, I thought he was in the game. You can easily lock yourself out of winning in Fire Emblem, and that's the game's gimmick. But what if you only have a single save file, and then your save file locks you into the situation you are in the game? You are forced to restart everything. Oh, he's in there but he's not playable? Old Man Hector? Wait, so I know who is the Hector guy. At least I remember Drew doing the voice acting, which is amazing, by the way. Very good job. Keep it going. But yes, if it is the old man that Drew makes the voice acting, I know who is Hector. Time to go back to Fire Emblem Heroes Mobile. I have played it for a month. I liked it, I enjoyed the game, but I stopped and I never returned to it. But it was good, it was better than what I was expecting it to be. Oh, Belias also knows. Belias also knows about Hector and Fire Emblem. So does that make 7 a prequel? Same. I have no idea who is saying. I only know the main people, right? The ones in Smash. Then I know the assist trophies. I learned there is an Ellen in the game Drew was playing. There was also, oh my god, there was some crazy names as well. I have the feeling I used to know more names of Fire Emblem characters, but now I can't remember them. Remito was not a fan of Sane, he liked Matthew. So were they from the same game? Rebecca? Rebecca was a beast if you got her up. I wish I could remember the characters I was using when I was playing the mobile game, but I don't remember their names anymore. Dorcas? That's one of the weird names. By the way, I'm thinking about getting one more level, and then I think I'll call it a day, so I can use the remaining time that probably would be the time that I would be streaming to work on stream things offline. So yeah, I think I'm going to get one more level, and then we can hope that next weekend the game will be back with good quality stream. Dorcas, wowee! There was a dark dragon who was a beast. Forgot his name though. I only recall Tiki. Tiki was a dragon, but I don't think she was an evil dragon. And Dorcas, the only character able to instantly kill an unkillable boss. Speaking about unkillable things, I was watching a streamer playing Mario RPG Blind before starting my stream, and he was fighting Exor, which is one of the last bosses of the game, and I was impressed that he almost did the miracle with Gino against Exor by himself. Nobody told him that. he had the chance to insta kill the boss with Geno World, but he missed the timing and then he didn't give it another shot. But I was like, oh my god, he's doing it by himself. What if he managed to get the timing right? Damn, he missed the timing. And then after the battle, I told him, hey, you almost did it. You were so close to insta-kill the boss with Geno Roar. And that's why Geno is boss. Geno is god. So I was surprised because usually people don't test Geno Roar against bosses. Damn, he had it set. Perfectly set. But today was an unlucky day, right? Unlucky day for me, unlucky day for that guy. But hopefully by this time he probably have finished his stream, have beaten Mario RPG. And yeah, he did an amazing job in that game. He had a very good ability to learn the timings, and he also went for most of the side quests, although in a particular day, me and the chat, we were helping him too much, I would say. So that was a bit bad, but he did an amazing job in that game. He could find some secrets by himself, he learned the timings. Usually people struggle a lot with the timings in Mario RPG, especially Thunderbolt. There are so many people that never get the timing right. Robin, Raven, I remember getting Robin in my mobile game. Fire Emblem 7 randomizer, is that a thing? That sounds interesting actually. I need to get myself into Mario RPG randomizer. That's the game that I want to play. Oh, you have got the SNS Classic? Are you telling me you have never played Super Mario RPG, Belias? Are you serious? Do I need to say that it's just my favorite game? Is that enough for you to play it? I'm not saying that you are not allowed to not like the game. Wait, that was wrong. I'm not saying that you can't. Okay, wait. I'm scared of the negatives in here. I'm not saying that you are not allowed to not like the game. There we go. I believe that's right. You can love it or hate it. It's okay. But please try it out. See it by yourself. And with good hopes, you are going to love it. But yes, it's my favorite game. And it's the thing that I usually watch the most on Twitch, together with Ocarina of Time blind streams and Majora's Mask blind streams. Yeah, Mario RPG, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask blind streams are my favorite things to watch on Twitch, and that's how I usually get to new channels. That's actually how I was able to meet Drew. He was playing Mario RPG blind, and thankfully I was able to get to his channel in his first stream. That was actually surprising because sometimes I only find streams that are already past the beginning of the game, and today we are good friends. But yeah, some people I was able to find thanks to Majora's Mask, some people thanks to Ocarina of Time. Recently there was a person that I was watching playing Ocarina of Time blind, but then in one of the streams I got really upset because the chat was backseating him a lot and asking him to get the Bigoron sword, which is something optional. You don't really need to get it in order to beat the game. But he was getting so backseated, and even after the Bigoron sword ended, more people were still backseating him about how to get to the Kakariko village well dungeon. The the well dungeon, right? And it's a little bit confusing because you need to go back in time and things. But I was still hoping that he could figure it out, especially because he was able to learn one of the songs necessary for you to go there. But no, people were telling him, go back to a kid and go to Kakariko Village, and he was kind of allowing it to happen. So that pissed me off, and then I stopped watching his streams. Because if it is a blind playthrough, come on, don't backseat. Or at least wait until the streamer allows you to do it. And if you're the streamer, please, like, hold it up. You know, if it is getting too far. He tried, but he didn't try enough. And that bothered me. Yeah, Drew still needs to play Final Fantasy VI, that's true. You met him through Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask was his best stream. Period. Majora's Mask blind playthrough was Drew's best stream until today. Every stream was like priceless. It was extremely fun. And the craziest shit happened in all of his streams, so it was super great. Okay, but it was not my mistake, Belias. You said FF. FF6. So, okay, you are correcting your mistake. You meant Fire Emblem 6. Okay. You need to see a Majora's Mask randomizer? I have the feeling I have watched a little bit of somebody doing it, but I haven't watched a lot of it. The mini games, right? The mini games. I loved that stream. I really loved the Majora's Mask streams of Drew because he took time to do the things, you know. He took time to have fun in the mini games much better than me because I suck in those mini games. I could never beat them. Those mini games are the things that I leave behind when I'm playing those Zelda games. But he took time on those mini games, he was able to beat them, he went for the masks. When I played Majora's Mask, I actually haven't gone to all of them, so it was something that I could only learn later by watching other people. So yeah, he took his time in that game and I thought it was awesome. Some people, sometimes they just... Next tempo, what's next? Plot, progress. Where is the next dungeon? And I mean, it's okay if the person wants to have that experience with the game, but that's not how I usually play the games, you know. So I love when people they take their time enjoying what they could do in the game with side quests or mini games or stuff, because I think it's fun. You are back? Welcome back to dancing. What an adventure! Both taco places were closed, so I went to Popeye's. Drew did those recently. Oh my god. Okay, Drew's Banjo-Kazooie, but especially Banjo-Tooie's streams. Majora's Mask was priceless, but Banjo-Tooie has one of my favorite clips of his channel for sure. And I still can't believe what happened with him when he was playing Grunty Industries. Someday I'm going to play Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie. I do want to 100% both games. Banjo-Kazooie I was able to 100% by my own, and thank you for the level. Banjo-Tooie is my dream to 100% that game someday. But yeah, I'm going to play those games someday with the one for GBA as well, which I believe is underrated. Grunty's Revenge. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge. It's a very good game. Of course it is simple, it's limited because it's for a GBA, but it's very good. In my opinion, it's like the real successor of Banjo-Tooie instead of Nuts and Bolts. But yes, I do plan to play those games someday. Plus Yooka-Laylee. Not long ago there was a Humble Bundle sale or offer, and they were offering That game they were offering Ukulele, Hotline Miami, and Rhyme. I also bought Rhyme, by the way. Yes, I have Rhyme, and Rhyme looks amazing. I totally forgot about that. I could try playing Rhyme because it does look amazing. So yes, I could get that offer of Humble Bundle, and someday I do want to play the banjo games and ukulele next. It's going to be kind of semi-blind because I have seen some things of it, but I don't know how all the puzzles work, and I don't know how the final boss looks like. So it's going to be semi-blind. But yes, those are some games that I want to play, and also go back to the Donkey Kong Country games, and then go back to Donkey Kong 64 because I have never beaten it. I could never beat the game because I got to a part that has an arcade and you need to clear the arcade mini games in order to go to the final boss, and I could never beat the arcade mini games. Bellias, you did miss it, and it was great, man. He had some technical issues because his Nintendo 64 was not working very well with some of the games, or with some areas of Banjo Tooie especially. So he had some technical issues, but for most part we were helping him out and remembering him to save the game often. So he was able to beat the game in the end. Yes! Yes, in Banjo-Kazooie we were spamming Snow Sing a lot. It's been a year? It was probably last year, right? It's been a year. But I totally forgot about Rhyme. I don't know if you guys know that game, but it looks great. And I don't know much about it, but I imagine it may feel like Zelda. So I kinda have some high hopes about that game. It's been a year, indeed. I should have healed though. Sojo Dancing, Popeyes. Popeyes is... Is it still taco? Do they sell taco? We don't have taco places in Brazil, by the way. I mean, not the famous ones, like Taco Bell. We have some other, not too famous places. Oh, it's fried chicken place. Popeyes. We also don't have that. Do you know why the taco places were closed? I mean, maybe it was already too late, but if you were heading there, I was expecting you to know the times when they were working, right? Or they usually are working or open. Oh, but you weren't feeling Taco Bell or fast food at all, but I was so hungry. It was just too late. I thought they were open until 9. Interesting, because it is like, okay, maybe I should make this question now. It is um, the weekend, and in here, some places they close later than usual, later than weekdays during Saturday or Sunday. But 9 sounds like too early for the time that some places in here would be closing. So is that a thing in there? Do places close very early even in weekends? I would say that in here places start closing either between 10 to 11 or midnight during weekends. Oh, places close early on Sundays in there? Interesting. In here it's much later. In here it's 11 p.m., maybe midnight. But some places would close earlier, like 10 p.m. At least 10 p.m. Religious thing? Really? No! Some business that are really religious are closed all day on Sundays. I mean, some places they do have their like resting day, but they are definitely not on Sundays. Because many people buy food on Sundays, on Saturdays. Usually their resting day is on Monday, or at least of some places that I can think right now. Chick-fil-A, so it doesn't open on Sundays at all. That's so weird because like people will have spare time during the weekends. So if they wanted to eat somewhere else, like let's go outside and go to a place to eat, they could go there. They would have spare time to go there, but the place would be closed. So it's not very good for business. In here it's normally during a weekday because in weekdays people will probably be working, so they won't have a lot of free time to go to places, especially during the night. After their work they are probably heading back home and then going to bed or something. But during the weekends people here they do love to go out and let's meet somewhere, or maybe let's go drink somewhere, and people stay awake for super late and then everyone returns home like 2 or 3 a.m. or something, or even call for food, right? Delivery, call for delivery. So it really surprises me that some places they don't open, or they are not open on Sundays. But I think I can get it. I can understand it. I know that in Germany there is also something very odd. Most places in there also don't open on Sundays. Or if they are open, it's for a very small time. Yes, I remember watching one of the YouTubers that I follow, and it's actually a couple, and it's a couple that are Brazilians, but they live in Berlin. And they sometimes talk about the differences that happen in there in comparison to Brazil and stuff. And they do say that on Sundays they need to like have everything they want regarding the groceries and stuff because the supermarkets are going to be closed and it will be very hard for you to find anywhere to eat or to buy food. But especially like groceries, if you want to eat groceries or if you want to buy food to have in your place and then you can cook it yourself, you should do it before Sunday because it seems that on Sundays in there they are not opening at all. There is a pool hall slash bar downtown here where I live, and its hours for Sunday literally say go to church. Wait, what? And its hours for Sunday literally say go to church? Wait, okay, I get it now. You mean the sign? Oh, let's go to that place, and then the sign says closed, go to the church? In my opinion, it's not respectful at all. It's very disrespectful. I mean, it's their business, so it's complicated, but they are losing clients by doing that. Not only because they are like closed during Sundays, but also because they are being kind of disrespectful. They are cheeky. I probably wouldn't go to that place. I would try to eat somewhere else, even if they were working. I think it's disrespectful. You shouldn't tell how other people should live, you know? Not saying that there is a right way to live or a wrong way to live, but especially because of that, because there is no like right or wrong way to live, you shouldn't tell people how they should be living. And by saying go to the church, they are kind of telling you how you should live. They have good burgers though. What's the place? Now I'm curious. Maybe it is not like a big brand. Butches? Yeah, it sounds like more. It sounds more like a local business. Butches. So I'm considering finishing the stream pretty soon. Let me see if somebody else is streaming, so I can host the person. But I'm doing it only after getting another level. And I have so many things to work on my channel. Yesterday was a day that we were discussing about some things, and Riker sent me that Better Twitch TV website that it seems that you can pick some free modes to use for your channel, and I need to think about that later. I will probably not have time to do it soon because I'm focusing on the project, the secret project. But I do want to work on those emotes. Oh, Joe Dancing sent me a. Oh my god! Ew! God! You know what's crazy? This looks like a grilled cheese to me. Grilled cheese with nightmare, I think. But it looks like a grilled cheese. If you are not saying that this was a fruitcake, I would think, is it grilled cheese with something? Yeah, let me show you a picture of grilled cheese, which is, by the way, something extremely common in barbecues in Brazil. Grilled cheese, grilled pineapple, um, garlic bread. My sister does a very good garlic bread. She cooks a very good garlic bread. Oh wait, grilled cheese is that in? Okay, never mind. No, 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 no. Okay, I just learned what grilled cheese means in English. No, that's not the dish that I'm thinking. I'm talking about this. That's the grilled cheese that I'm talking about. Very popular in Brazilian barbecues, goes very well with farofa. Why is my secret project world domination, man? What's the idea behind that? Tell me more. But do you guys know those grilled cheeses? That's the one that looks like the fruitcake. Really? You guys don't have it? Go to a Brazilian barbecue place and ask for a grilled cheese. And it is amazing. It is super good. You see how much you have to learn about Brazilian food? Subaru, what you're saying, man? You're just being random right now. Maybe we should start a campaign, right? Let's make some t-shirts that say like, yes, grilled cheese, no fruitcakes. Sounds right. Sounds good. Oh, thank you, Scap. I don't know if you're still there, but thank you for sending me a message telling me the time that Kate was having the panettone in her stream. I'm definitely going to watch that. Yes, I'm going to host Draco then. But let's get our final level, and then we're going to give Draco a host. Gri- gri- Grilled cheese with nightmare. Yes, that shirt also is going to be in the store, right? Oh my god, Joe Dancing, no! Why are you telling me about carrot cake right now? God, no! The Brazilian carrot cake is so good. Simple, but amazing. This is the Brazilian one. Grilled cheese with sashimi? I'm not sure how that goes. I hope Mitro is not watching this anymore, because if she is, she's going to die in hunger, right? Oh my god, it's so good. But anyways, let's stop with this food porn. Come on, Boko, you can do it. Get strong. Red velvet cheesecake. Red velvet. Is red velvet the one with cherry? Cherry and chocolate? It's funny because in Portuguese it has a different name. Wait, okay, this is not what I was thinking. What's that? Um, I mean, it looks awesome, but is it strawberry, cherry, raspberry? I can also try saying maybe beets? But what's going on with the cake in here? What's that? Is that guava sweet? But it's probably either cherry, strawberry, or raspberry. Speaking about guava sweet, I have more guava sweet in my home. Actually, guava sweet would go extremely well with the grilled cheese. Cheese and guava sweet, they are amazing together. There are pizzas of that, there are croissants of that, there are crepes of that. Snacks, you don't even need to have like a lot of work to get that. Guava sweet with cheese, and then your party is ready. It's called Romeo and Juliet in Portuguese. If you combine guava and cheese, the name of that is Romeo and Juliet. So you can have Romeo and Juliet pizza, Romeo and Juliet crepes, or pizza, crepes, and what's the other one? I forgot. But it's, oh, croissants. Yes, croissants. It's cocoa with red food coloring. Oh, it's only cocoa? I was thinking it had something else, like strawberry, even beets. But a beets cake may be bad, right? It looks like a tasty horse dove. I don't know how to speak French. Horse dove, 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 dove. Add enough sugar and it's going to be fine. You know something else that is very crazy? I know that you guys have like I believe it is corn syrup to sweet things or to make things more sweet. So because of that, some things will have a particular taste thanks to the corn syrup. In here, it's all about the sugar cane. Yeah, corn syrup. Do you like it? We do have one in here. I have tried it before. In my opinion, it's extremely sweet. So I can only get like a spoon of it, and that's enough. You don't like it? Okay, you don't like it. In my opinion, it was very sweet. I don't think it is that though, but I think it is very sweet. But yes, in here it's all about the sugar cane. We have the crystals, sugar crystals, and then we add them to the dessert. Corn syrup is in everything. Yes, I remember somebody telling me that. Molasses? That pretty much changes the taste of. No, I will keep mine. Of the dishes, right? It won't only make it more sweet, but will also give it some corn taste. With that, yeah, here we use this. We have those crystals, sugar crystals, and we mix it with juices, cakes, desserts, anything we want to make sugary or sweeter. So it's not a syrup, it's really a solid thing, but they are tiny like sand or crystals. Oh, do you like this logo? Actually, I have never seen that logo for that brand before. Usually that brand has. Wait, never mind. I don't think I have ever seen that brand before, actually. The most popular brand is this one. Yeah, this is the most common brand in here. That word is união, and it translates to union. Yeah, but in Portuguese it is união and union in English. I have never seen that brand before, but the Google Images results showed me some two or three pictures of that brand, so maybe it is famous and I have never seen it. No, it's okay if you say America. I can totally get it. That's the United States of America. You don't need to correct yourself. It used to be a little bit weird when I was listening to some people saying it like that, but today I totally get it. You have that in the name of the country, so it's cool, it's fine. And I can understand. Also, you guys don't say it in a way that you are trying to be offensive or something, so it's okay. So how far are we from the level? We are not winning this. Maybe? Oh my god, yes! Why is it always like a clutch? Yeah, we are still a little bit far from leveling up. It's always like a clutch battle, right? Even with all our powerful attacks, we are always suffering. It's never easy. So where is the next one? Okay, there is one just here. But we haven't healed. Wait, I should have healed more. I was too fast. Let's wait until he sleeps again. Or he eats. What's he really eating right there? Oh, maybe, okay, maybe it is a basket of fruits? A fruit basket? Okay, now I could see it. At first I thought it was like a cake, but now I could see the fruit basket. Well, I could see a cake before, and now I could see the fruit, so it's fruit cake. No, please don't, Chocobo. Maybe that's why we're losing. You even see his face when we call him back to do the thing. His eyes are like that. So yeah, maybe it was fruitcake. Or grilled cheese with nightmare. But it's so funny that you guys are finding the panettone, right? It's so funny that it's starting to like spread to the world. I still wish and hope that bubble tea comes to here, or it becomes more popular in here and starts spreading around, because I'm still waiting to try it out. Bubble tea? I think we should go for it, to be honest. We are losing the 9 attack, but we are going for it. There is no way we are not going for it. It's weird, but weird in a good way, right? Because everyone says it's great. Oh, it is very different. That's good. That sounds interesting. Have you guys ever had acai or açaí? I'm a lover of that thing. Especially right now here that the days have been pretty hot. So, at least once a week, I stop by the acai place and I drink it. And last time, I actually told the people in there to mix my acai with strawberry. It became so much more sweet. I mean, it is sweet, but it had a different sweet to it, thanks to the strawberry. It was very good. I feel like you have told me about that, but do you know what that is? It's basically the Brazilian berry, because it is a berry. Since we don't have many of berries that you have in there, for example, cranberry or blackberry. Wait, no, we have blackberry. We don't have blueberry. Yeah, blueberry, we don't have it. So people can eat it on a bowl or in a bowl and mix it with granola and some other berries and fruits. Yeah, it is a berry. It can have many different textures to it. And the one that I usually buy is the one that allows me to drink it. Yes, I'm still streaming. We are talking about acai, but I'm about to leave. After Chocobo gets a new level, I'm hosting Draco. Yeah, sometimes I also order acai in a cup, like this picture, but then I eat it with a spoon. Do you think so, Gabriel? I don't think it is that much sweet. It depends on the things you add to it. But I can understand the taste of it being very particular. For example, at first I wasn't a huge fan of acai, but then people told me keep drinking it. You're going to get used to the taste. And they were right. Today I'm addicted to it. Should they go to level 50 because we are at level 49? Should we try getting it today? I know it's very caloric, I know it's very fatty. It's a very fatty food. Maybe not fatty really, but caloric. It has a lot of energy in there. So you need to find a way to burn that energy. It's like a calorie bomb. But I don't think it is that sugary. But I don't know. Tapioca, yes. According to what people told me, the bubble tea has tapioca, which is very interesting to me because the tapioca that I'm used to is completely different. Do you think so? You know what's funny? In my opinion, the stereotype of people that love açaí in Brazil is more like the Northeast people. Have you ever been to Salvador or maybe João Pessoa? There are açaí stores in every corner, and then they have many tables and seats so people can hang around. Wait, hang around? No, it's hang out. So people can hang out and drink açaí together. I would say it's more popular up there, but I can understand why you're saying it's also common here. It is, but when I went to João Pessoa, especially, they had many açaí places in there. I actually went to one of them with my family and um, my uncle, and then we spent a night in there, drinking açaí in a neighborhood. By the way, we got that amazing attack pattern. I needed to have it. You guys think Rio? Yeah, I can understand it. It is very common here. But in my opinion, in the Northeast, it's even bigger. What if it was the Solomon's ring? I wish it was the solution. Then it would be over for once at all. But it's not over yet. I really think that attack pattern is going to help us a lot. Because now at least we know that every time we are attacking, we are hitting hard. So it's good to know that. Before we could only be causing like 2 damage. That's not a lot. You see, every time you hit, it's a certain 6 damage, which is solid. We are dead. Mog! Damn it, Mog! Come on! I wish, just imagine if we could have Diablo's right there helping us out. Because Mog, come on, Mog. I mean, we have two magic lamps. Chocobo found one of them. Could have been possible. Darn you game developers. We have the power of the dreaded 666. Quistis is 666. I don't think I will ever understand why Joe Dancing likes Quistis that much. But the answer is Quistis is boss. What if Quistis is the final boss of the game? But unfortunately, the fans have spoken and it's not going to be Quistis. Plot twist. Quistis is a sorceress and Ultimecia possesses her and she's going to be the final boss of this game. It was all Quistis' plan in the end. That's why Quistis can learn so many different magic attacks from different monsters. It's because she's not only her, she's more than one. She's Ultimecia, she's the past, she's the present, and she's the future. She's me, and she's you. She deserves more character development? I agree. She hasn't been very important in the game for a very long time. She kinda lost her presence, right? What the hell is that emote, Gabriel? Brito face? What the hell is that face? I don't even know what it means. Is it like close to OPOP? She needs to go on a date, I think? With who though? I mean, there is the guy in the cafeteria that loves her. Yeah, there is a student in the cafeteria that loves her. It's a great face, love that one. It looks like somebody that's close to laugh, but is trying his best to not laugh. Zone. Do you mean zone out? Really, that was so bad that we could get the freaking magazine and then the character disappears. Gone zone. Maybe I should ask you where the real magazine was located in the game. Because now it doesn't matter anymore, right? We got wrecked right now. It was with a guy I have only talked once? Really? Damn. An easy guy to talk to? Like in an easy place to visit? He's not definitely in Bellum because I have been to Bellum many times. Alright guys, we did it! All those side quests were in Esther? Damn! Now I'm feeling bad because it seems like I have missed many secret things in Esther when I had the chance to do them. Yeah, the freaking moon thing, which was one of the best moments in the game, to be honest. I was really happy with the entire 2001 A Space Odyssey um, homage? Homage, right? I was very happy with that, but unfortunately it kinda ruined so many side quests. Secret boss, you see? We are going back to Esther, and that second time is going to be longer than the first time. I want to see if there is still something else left in Esther for me to find. Because the freaking moon thing changed everything, destroyed all the dreams. But yes, guys, we got to level 50. So I'm going to host Draco. And I'm sorry about all the stream problems we had today. I do hope that next weekend we can have Final Fantasy VIII back. And I don't know if I can really do something in order to fix my computer, because you guys know how well it was working in the previous streams. We got a power up? There is... Can you see that? There is a thingy right there. Is that the power of love? Thank you, Winter, for stopping by, man. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. You too. It's not morning yet. Yesterday, it was morning when I was finishing the stream, and it was actually very late. But tonight, I still have some time before morning, so I'm going to work a little bit. But before, let's go check Draco out. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. Again, I do hope things get back to normal next week. Let's try our best to make that happen. So have a great time, have a great week, also have a great night. I see you then, and goodbye.